Actually, Rich, do we have time for me to go to the toilet?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just I'm really busty.
I don't care.
It'll be a quick one.
Stop ducking the music. I'm about to do the intro.
Okay. Have you done it yet?
No, I'm about to. Stop it.
Okay, sorry.
And now, turn on your ears, because it's time for the Listies Make You LOLcast! Oh, that was flawless.
Rich,
Thank you so much.
Can I just say
Yes.
that was so professional.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, is that the end of... Oh, audience in a can loves it too.
Thanks, guys.
Is that the end of the podcast?
No,
'Cause I
that's-
feel like we peaked.
That's not the...
I don't think it's going to get any better than that.
Hello, if you've just joined us, which of course you have, we're the Listies. My name's Rich, and this is Matt.
Rich,
Sorry.
spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody in Podcan land was just like, hey, who is that guy? Because he sounds intriguing.
No, it's...
I really want to know what his name is.
All right,
and then
I'll
I
do
was
it
going to
again.
save it to the end.
I'll do it again. We're the Listies. My name's Rich, and this may or may not be Matt.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you so much.
That's enough wiggle room
You'll
there.
find out at the end.
Wow. Well, welcome everybody to the Listies Make You LOLcast. There's a lot of things to do today.
Rich, it's probably what I would say is the best episode of a podcast that has ever happened in the whole of the history of ears.
It will be as long as Nan concentrates. Nan, are you concentrating on recording this? What's she doing?
If this is your first time opening the pod can and eating the beans from inside it, the beans of delicious funniness, Nan is in the recording studio and she tries to help us with the sounds. But last week,
She did a pretty good job last week, though. Don't you think?
yeah.
Like, she built that booth for me and it recorded my poem in Rich's Poetry Corner.
Which is
and,
everybody's favourite segment.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it back yet, but apparently it went really well.
Yeah, no, it did. It did, didn't it, Nan? And look in the booth there, Rich. Look.
she's
she is
even-
reading a copy of your poetry book.
Oh, wow. You mean Richard's Poetry Corner?
Yeah.
The book?
Yep. And
Only
if
to be read in corners?
If anybody would like to get a copy of that, just go into your local Aldi and say, hey, can you please order me in a copy of Richard's Poetry Corner?
Oh, I didn't know Aldi sold poetry.
Oh, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, well, it sells your poetry.
That's so nice.
Isn't it nice of them?
Wow. Maybe I've really hit it big after last episode's recording.
Oh, Rich, I would have no doubt because everybody got to hear your beautiful poems, didn't they, Nan?
Why is she laughing? She's laughing.
she's
Nan,
laughing.
it's
What
not
are
a
you-
funny poetry book. Stop laughing.
Oh, maybe the words painted a beautiful picture that reminded her of something that happened in her childhood the way that good art can. Now, speaking of good art, what's in this pod can,
Well,
Rich?
lots of dates. And I'm not talking about the ones that you can make it to put in a cake for a slightly healthy treat.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about medhul dates. I'm talking about dates that go in the calendar. That's right, Matt. We've announced a lot of shows.
Oh, get going here. We got some red hot date content.
Everybody get ready to get your calendars organised.
Rich. Just a quick question.
What?
What is a calendar?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that thing that Nan's got on the wall with the fireman on it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
Right.
Basically, Matt, we're about to announce that we're doing hundreds of dates all over the shop, and I may as well just say it now.
No, don't, Reg.
Oh, really?
Nah, keep it a secret.
Oh,
in
geez.
fact, I don't want to tell anybody. If anyone comes to our shows, I'm going to be so mad.
No, that's...
I'm going to be furious,
We want
Rich.
the opposite. We
Do
want
we?
everyone to come.
If nobody comes to our shows, I'm going to be so sad.
No, not the opposite of that. We want everyone to come. Like everyone. But not everyone in the world.
Wow, that's going to be a big venue.
I'm hoping
You know
it'll be
what I mean?
somewhere in between those two.
We want someone or no one to come.
Yeah, we want a medium amount of people.
Okay, cool. That
Yes.
sounds good. Do you want to talk about that now?
I don't know, should we?
Like I say, Rich, I think I want to keep it a secret.
Okay, cool. Excellent. We've also got a very short poem. I just felt like last week's extravaganza was a bit too much of me.
Yeah.
So I've just got a very short poem.
Okay.
It's a haiku about haiku.
Oh.
Sorry, Matt. Why are you sneezing? Do you want to hit the sneeze button when you sneeze?
No, it's
Have you
okay.
got a cold?
No, it's weird. I've never. Anyway, keep going.
So it's a haiku about Matt, why are you sneezing every time I say haiku? Are you allergic to the word haiku?
No, Rich, that would be silly. Imagine being allergic to a word. Anyway, and then we're going to go to an episode of our lives.
It's so true. We're actually going to go to a couple of episodes of our lives, Matt.
Really?
Yeah, because something very strange happened the other day. And, well, I won't tell you about it. We'll just show you what happened. It went a little bit like this.
just a quick question.
Yeah.
Are you going to show people what happened?
Well, no, I
because
meant
it's
sort of
the podcasting. I don't know if you know this, but podcast happens in people's ears and not in front of their eyes. So you can't really show them. You kind of have to tell them.
Yes.
Just a little note.
I
there.
meant through...
Just a little. I'm sorry to all of the listeners at home. This is Richard's very first time recording a podcast.
No, it's not. This is like
and
episode
he's
37
Never
or
done
something.
it before, but don't worry, you're in safe hands.
Why are you talking like that?
Because this is how you talk when you're a professional podcast person.
Good morning, me. Another beautiful early morning. And you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. And by worm, I mean a quiet morning, uninterrupted by...
Morning.
Matt. Oh.
Hello, Richard, my friend and colleague. I trust this morning is treating you well.
Yes, it is. What are you doing up?
Well, it's like you always say, Rich, the early bird catches the worm.
I do always say that. In fact, I just said that.
Now I'm going to prepare myself a delicious healthy breakfast of muesli and yogurt.
Okay.
Might I prepare you some?
Matt, what's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
You have never in a billion years offered to make me breakfast.
That is unfair. I'm sorry, and I really hope to make that up to you one day.
Okay.
Now, can I prepare you some breakfast?
Poo on a stick. Is that your little game?
No, Rich, that would be puerile and inappropriate for the dinner table.
Agreed.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, yes, actually.
Where's your cup?
Oh, I see how it goes. Yeah, I get it. You're going to ask me if it's in my bum. Ha ha. Very funny. My cup's in my bum. Is that your question?
What? No, I don't even understand why when someone has lost something, it would even be a little bit funny to ask them if it's in their butt. Shall we watch some television?
Oh, I get it. You're going to put on Spew Town or something, that disgusting movie about cowboys spewing everywhere. Ah, yes. Good one.
I was going to watch the news.
The news?
Yes.
The news? This must be a trap.
Oh, Rich, it's not a trap. I am concerned about the geopolitical state of the world. Would you like some toast?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It's just toast.
I know I'm going to regret this, but...
How's the toast?
delicious.
I'm glad. Rich, could you please pass me a napkin? I appear to have spilt a smidge of marmalade on my chin. How comical.
Okay, I've had enough of this. What's going on?
What?
Why? Why are you being like this?
Like what?
You're being weird.
Weird?
Yes, you're being all normal.
I'm being normal?
Yes.
That's a funny observation. It's good to share these memories together. Oops. Pardon me.
Who are you?
What do you mean, Richard?
Who are you, and what have you done with Matt?
I'm right here, Rich. I'm your friend. Now pass me the dishes. I'll do the washing up.
Coming soon to a cinema near you. It's the year's most terrifying film. Normal Matt, a normal guy having a normal cup of tea on a normal day with his normal friend.
Hey, Rich, I'm off to the library. Do you want to come?
What? Right, time to vacuum.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a bit of chocolate.
Take some of mine.
What?
A terrifying new film from the team that bought you Naughty Rich.
Hey, Matt, pull my finger.
Oh, no, Rich, I don't want to.
Come on, pull my finger and I'll do a fart.
I don't want to.
Come on,
No.
do it. Pull my finger, I'll do a fart and it'll be hilarious.
We're in a lift.
Oh, look, Matt, look out the window. I've replaced the moon with a bum. How funny's that? Ha, ha, ha.
Normal Matt, shown in a double bill with Naughty Rich. All of your expectations just got reversed. The world has gotten very weird. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
That sounds horrifying, Matt.
What a good movie.
Definitely not going to the movies
Oh,
to
that
see
sounds so scary, imagine.
that. That sounds freaky deaky.
Freaky deaky. That, Rich, that would sound like it would scare the pants off you.
I want to keep my pants on.
Rich, can I ask a question? And this might be a controversial question to squeeze into the pod can, but do dolphins watch movies?
I don't know. Let's ask one.
Do you know what it said its favourite movie was?
What?
The Little Merman.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
Nah, it's coming out soon and it's starring me.
Well, is it time for my poetry corner yet?
No, Rich, it's
Okay.
not time for your poetry corner yet.
Well, is it time for my admin section where I tell everyone, the admin so they can get their calendar ready about when we're doing shows around the country?
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought, because calendars, they're not that exciting, Rich, so I thought of a really great way for us to spice up this bit.
Sorry, Matt, but Nan's indicating that her calendar is quite exciting. The one with the fireman and the cats.
That is true. How's your book going, Nan? Oh, she's leafing through
She's
the pages
engrossed.
of Richard's Poetry Corner, the book.
I've just never seen someone so engaged with it's so rewarding.
Rich, it must be the recording of Richard's Poetry Corner that we all definitely heard last episode.
Yes. You think so?
It's moved her.
Oh, wow. That's I mean, I don't know what to say.
Do you know what I say when I don't know what to say?
A lot?
Yeah, that's it. I just keep going.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Eventually it comes.
Am I doing the dates now or what? What am I doing?
Well, yeah, you say the date
Okay.
and I'll say where it's happening.
Right. So we're going to be in Cairns next week.
Not a real town.
We're going to be in Wagga in June.
That is, you made that up.
We're also going to go to Swan Hill.
Oh, it's a whole hill of swans? That's made up too.
Also Shoalhaven.
Oh,
Also-
it's a whole haven made of shoals.
Also
Made up.
Okay. Also Wyong.
No, that's why ong.
Yes.
Why not ong?
At Byron Bay.
Is this segment over?
No, it's still going. We're going to be in Byron Bay.
Ooh.
We're also going to be at the Joan in Penrith.
That sounds fun.
And we can happily announce that this August we're going to be at the Edinburgh Fringe at House of Oz. What? That's right, we're coming back Edinburgh from August the 5th
Yep.
all the way through to the August the 20th.
Rich, does that mean that we get more snacks on the plane?
Yeah, because you're on the plane for longer.
Does that mean that we can watch my favourite movie, which is called Snacks on a Plane, which is just a video that I made of you when you were having a cup of tea on the plane and you spilled it?
Well, I'm not happy about that, but I mean, I don't know if they have that film, which I think is unlikely, on the plane. You're most welcome to watch it. I
Rich, just while we've stopped,
didn't know we had.
it's probably time that we do our sponsor.
Are you sure, Matt? Because last time
yeah.
we did, what was it? Helmets for knees.
Yeah.
And I Googled that. That company doesn't even
It
exist.
does exist.
It does not exist.
What is this on my knee?
Well, do you just put your hat on your knee?
Yeah, it's a knee hat.
Yeah, Matt, that's
It's
not gonna,
something else that the knee helmet.
not a valid business.
This
plan.
week it's going to be great. You're going to love it.
Okay.
Because it's something that you really enjoy.
Reading?
Yep. It's
Being left alone.
Imagine it's a cold winter evening.
Oh, yeah.
And you're sitting around the campfire.
Go on.
And your mouth is a bit thirsty for something.
Okay.
And somebody opens a thermos and they pour you a piping hot cup of tea.
Cup of tea. Oh, I love a cup of tea. What could be better than tea and a bicky?
Now,
Honestly,
Rich,
everyone
it's
loves
more-
it.
It'd be more like C and a bicky.
See, what are you talking about? Cup of what?
You know, cup of tea. This is a cup of C.
A cup of what?
Ha-ha, my landlubbers! Do you like the smell of the spume and the rolling waves as they come across the bow of your ship? Me too. That's why I like to have a cup of delicious sea. Sea is similar to tea, but it's made entirely of seawater. You can put it in a cup. You can put it in a teapot, except we call it a sea pot. You can dip your biscuits in it, and it makes them nice and salty. That's right. Cup of sea. Coming to a cup near you. Ha-ha!
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, apparently, if you get a cup and hold it to your ear,
Yeah.
you can hear the sea, so it makes sense.
Just a quick note that the suggestion for this week's sponsor
Yeah.
came from one of our listeners.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Her name is Marion.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
she
Marion.
lives in Kaleen in Canberra.
Well, thanks for putting us together with that company,
Yeah,
Cup of Sea.
They've forged a beautiful partnership.
Synergy.
What's that mean?
I have no idea. So, yes, a cup of sea. I'm not sure that it is healthy, and we definitely don't recommend that you drink cups of sea. I think they're more for display purposes only.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And they're only really good for salty sea dogs.
What? Hey, Rich, can I ask you a question?
What?
Why?
What do you mean?
Like, why?
Because you're not supposed to drink seawater.
But why?
You're supposed to drink fresh water.
But why?
You're supposed to drink water from the tap.
But why?
Why are you asking why? No!
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Why do we sleep?
Well, we aren't at the moment, are we?
Yeah. True, too
Yeah.
true. But just a question. Why, in fact, do we sleep?
Because.
Yeah, but because why?
Because it's night, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
So good night.
Okay, well, good night. Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Why is it night?
Because it's not day.
Yeah, well, I realise that, but why?
Because the positions of the sun and the moon and the relative planets.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you. Hey, Rich.
Yes.
You know the moon?
No, it's not made of cheese. Is that what you're going to ask? No cheese involved in the moon.
No, but that is very interesting. Thank you for clearing that up. No crackers on the moon. I was just going to ask a question about the moon.
Okay, all of a sudden he wants to know about science.
Well, it is sort of a sciencey type question.
Okay.
About the moon.
All right. What about the moon?
Why is it that when you show someone your butt, science refers to that as mooning?
I don't know, Matt, but that is not a science question.
And furthermore, is that why people say dark side of the moon?
Yes, Matt, you've hit the nail on the head. The dark side of the moon is when you show someone your bottom for nefarious purposes. Like, for example, if you were to, I don't know, moon the Prime Minister and he fell off his throne or something, that would be the dark side of the moon. Okay, are you happy now? Do you have any more questions to ask me?
Oh, I do. I just have one more. Why?
Yeah!
Oh, who's that?
Open up. It's the annoying police. You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you're being annoying, that's why.
Why?
Because paragraph 3 of the annoying code states that no person shall ask an infinite regress of questions.
Why?
Because it's annoying.
Why?
I'm not falling for that, mate. You're coming with me.
Ow, my ear.
Order! Order in this court! You, the defendant, are accused of being annoying. Now, place your hand on the book and swear the oath.
Why?
So that we know you're not lying.
Why?
So we know that you're telling the truth.
Why?
Hang on a second. You know what? Guilty. Take him down. Throw him in annoying prison forever.
Ow, my other ear.
Right, mate. In you go.
Why?
Nice try, buddy.
Ow, all of my ears.
Matt? Matt, is that you?
Rich, what are you in here for?
Oh, well, you know how I bend the corners of library books to save my place?
Uh-huh.
Apparently that's enough to get you in annoying prison.
Oh, wow. So we're trapped in here together.
Forever.
Buddies, together forever.
Yeah. Oh, well, we better try and get some sleep, I suppose. I'll take the bottom bunk.
Why?
Because I'm not good with heights.
Why?
Because... What?
Why?
What?
Why?
Oh, Matt. I just had a terrible nightmare. I just dreamt that you and I had been sentenced to life in prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't believe we got arrested from the boring police, Rich.
I can. That was really, really annoying.
Oh, that was an interesting episode of our lives.
Yes, I wish they were around more often. I think I could do with some support sometimes from
Why?
those police.
Why?
No, don't start that.
Why?
No, don't start that. We're not in the sketch anymore.
Why?
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Now, Matt, really, I do think it is time for me to do my poetry corner. So I've got a haiku. Yeah, bless you. Are you coming down with something, are you?
I don't know, Rich. Yeah, no, I don't know.
So I've got this haiku. Why are you sneezing?
Nan,
Nan,
are you listening for Richard's poetry corner? He's going to read a haiku.
Nan, what? Nan, what are you... Turn that book around for a second, Nan. Nan, that's not my poetry book. That's an Aldi catalogue hidden inside my poetry. She's been reading the Aldi catalogue the whole time.
Classic Nan. She loves a bargain, though.
Seriously.
Rich,
Nan,
maybe she's
stop
just...
buying stuff at Aldi. We don't need any marquees or cat litter trays or snowboards, okay?
Or haiku.
Why are you sneezing?
I don't know, Richard.
Are you allergic to the word haiku?
No.
Because just
No,
once...
that would be silly. It must be just a coinkydink, which is what science calls when something happens at the same time as something else.
Is it?
No.
Okay. A haiku it's a very specific form. It's a Japanese form.
I'll be fine during your poem because I know Tarquin and Amaretta.
Yeah,
they
my
send
chibi
us a letter
fans.
every week at www.thelisties.com or however it is that you send us an email. I don't really understand how that works.
hello@thelisties.com.
Okay.
Yes.
However that works. I don't know if that's correct either.
It is.
Because I don't know how it works.
I'm telling you.
They're excited.
True news.
I'm
not
excited.
unfake news.
And last week's episode, which everybody definitely heard,
Did they?
Richard's Poetry Corner.
You're emphasising that quite a lot for something that actually happened.
No, I'm just saying that everybody heard it, didn't they, Nan? She is nodding too.
She doesn't
and
know.
winking.
She's just looking at the price of capsicums. So it's a haiku about haiku. And it goes like this. Haiku blooms in words.
Oh, I need a tissue now. I sneezed on myself.
Do you mind
Sorry, Rich.
expressing
Keep going with the
nature's
poem,
beauty?
everybody.
Haiku, art refined.
Oh, no, I sneezed. Oh, gross. Nan, have you got any tissues?
Just use
There's
the.
some tissues in here.
Keep careful.
Here's some tissues.
Do you
Keep going,
mind?
Rich. I want to hear your
That was
poem.
it. That was my whole poem. That was my whole poem.
What?
Yes, I did it then.
How come it was so short?
Because it's a haiku. Okay.
Well,
it's time for correction.
We have to do more corrections to do. How did we get anything wrong from last week? We really concentrated.
I know, that's right, folks. If you've heard our podcast before, you'll know that sometimes we do make mistakes. You know, mistakes happen.
Everybody does.
It's true. And the only way we can avoid getting our pantsuit off is to say some corrections.
Yep. Or begin by not wearing pants in the first place, which I've been told is not appropriate.
Or just aim for accuracy. The word see starts with an S, not a C. And the word Y starts with a W, not a Y. Why? We don't know.
The Great Wall of China can be seen from space, but not New Zealand.
Wait, does that mean New Zealand can't be seen from space, or the Great Wall of China can't be seen from New Zealand?
I don't know, Rich. The lawyers write this.
Okay, fair enough. The planet Saturn is known for its rings, but not its necklaces.
Yeah, which is a shame because they are blingin'. Cats can make over 100 sounds, but they've never won a Grammy or a Logie or a Tony.
That seems unfair.
That's a shame.
Despite being advertised on the last episode of our podcast, knee helmets don't actually exist. See, I told you.
What? Penguins can fly, they're just not flapping hard enough.
Yeah, come on.
Which lazy penguins. And that's all about corrections. If you've enjoyed this episode of The Listies Make You Lolcast, why not share it with a friend?
Yeah, why
and the
not?
best way to do that is to get your phone or your mum's phone or your grandma's phone, whoever's phone you're listening to this on, and then just hand it over to random strangers on the street.
No, that
That's
is
how
not
you
a
do
good
it.
idea.
That's the only way to share a podcast.
Wrong, wrong, thrice wrong. No, Matthew, the best way they can help out with the podcast is to review it.
Ooh.
Yes.
By passing your phone to a total stranger and then asking him to take this message, take this down.
Haiku.
I was listening. Achoo.
Haiku.
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 Haiku. Bye, everybody.
That's been the Listies Make You Lolcast.
The Listies Make You Lolcast is recorded on the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. If you'd like to stay in touch with us, why not join our mailing list? If you'd like some of our sweet, sweet swag, visit our shop, which is www.listies.com/Aldi.